What's up, y'all? We got merch. We got Billy Podcast hoodies. They got the Billy Goat on the front, and it says, "Welcome back to the show" on the back. So go to billypodcast.com to support the show. All the proceeds will go to upgrading the studio and making the show better. So I hope you like them, and whatever. I'll ship to you wherever you are. Billypodcast.com, and then click on the hoodie, and that'll take you there.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. Welcome back to the show. 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 I'm Billy, the host.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Billy, the host. We're joined today by producer Trent Ludzak.
Hello.
We're in Trent's unnamed studio in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. And we're joined today by our special guest, Black Trump himself, Manie Hodge.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Star of the new film, Black Trump Election Day, which is available on Plex.
Yeah, Plex TV.
Soon to come to Amazon Prime, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, how did you start doing the Black Trump character, and how did that become a movie?
2016. I do a lot of different impressions and different characters. So I just was playing around. I had a web series called Buckhead Manie. So I did the character on the show, and then I started doing skits. People start liking it. Shows start booking me to be Trump, and of course him. It started picking up in the pandemic when I met you guys around that time. And then shows would pay me $100 to show up as Trump. Then I was like, let me make a movie and see what happens.
Yeah, so, I've been doing comedy in Atlanta for a long time before the pandemic. So did you start doing this character as like a stand-up thing, and that became the premise of the movie, or was this always the plan to work this character out and then turn it into like a multimedia type of thing?
I started doing stand-up in like 2017, 18. And I was just myself doing relationship jokes. I would end the show as Black Trump, put the wig on. I noticed the response. So I was like, what if I just fully come out as Black Trump and just see what happens?
And everything.
It was over.
Yeah.
Once I did that, it was a wrap. So
I think I saw you a couple times at shows. You have like a bodyguard or two, like an entourage.
Yeah. Damn it, get your damn hands off me, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I just was like, let me make it a thing. You know, you just try. As a comedian, you try to see what's going to be the thing that gets you to the next level. So, like, now I'm doing Ja Rule, and that's starting to pick up a little more. It's funny because Ja Rule's making a comeback for real. So It's benefiting me at the same time.
I remember there was a beef between, like, 50 Cent and Ja Rule back in the day.
Yeah, 50's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that nigga's a rat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that ended very well, if I remember.
Not for Ja Rule.
I don't remember that one.
His career ended. 50 came out in the club. People got tired of Ja Rule singing on every song.
Right.
So his career kind of went.
Yeah.
It was over.
And then 50 Cent was just the nail in the coffin.
Oh, yeah. It was a rap. Then Eminem was dissing Ja Rule. Then Dr.
But then
Dre.
that 50 Cent album was, in my opinion, the best one. And then everything after that wasn't as good, in my opinion.
Yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying, classic.
Yeah, the one where he calls out Ja Rule was great, and that kind of buried Ja Rule, and then he didn't really do anything after that.
He tried. He came back with a diss song like 3 years later, and it was too late.
And then he was at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, Upside Down. Yeah.
But,
yeah, man.
I'll get vitamin water sometimes.
I haven't had that in a while. I drink Gatorade.
If they got like vitamin water in the fountain, I'll get it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Got like pomegranate.
Yeah. What I wanted to ask you guys, because I'll talk to Derek about this sometimes, because sometimes there's a debate about character comedians and stand-up comedians. A few people have reached out in the past and said I was a character comedian. So, like, you got different levels of comedy. You got your character comics. You got your, nowadays, internet comics. Then you got your stand-up comics.
I don't think you should put a label on any of it, because when it boils down to it, even the people who sit there and they make a YouTube video to nobody and nobody laughs because there's nobody there or whatever, and they have 1 million subscribers and they start going on tour. If you really get down to the nitty gritty, they're comedians too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like we're not in competition with each other. There doesn't need to be any labels. But there's also that stigma of like improv's not cool to stand-up comedians, and then the improv people get all bitter about the stand-up comedians. It's like, yeah, but some people do both, and they're funny in both settings, and it's like, we can all be friends, I think.
Right.
Is how it should be.
Yeah, because there's like different levels to this.
I just really believe, since I've been doing stand-up for a while, that like everybody has something funny about them. Everybody has their own unique individual voice, and maybe some people are better at expressing that than others, but it doesn't mean anybody's funnier than anybody else. And I think you see the proof of that in Atlanta, especially, where it's like you can say one group is funnier than another group. Like, at least that's not what I believe. Like, I think everybody really is kind of doing their own thing. So the character people and the improv people and even the people with the puppets, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
It's not my thing, but I'm glad there's somebody out there crazy enough to do it. And who knows, maybe they come up with a super funny angle with the puppet that no one's ever seen or thought of before. I like Atlanta comedy. It's very like meta. It's very like, we're going to try different things, and maybe this works, maybe it doesn't, but we're going to try it anyway. It's bold in that way.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Maybe it hits, maybe it doesn't. I'm sure when you were putting on the wig and the suit and the tie, you were like, this may not hit tonight.
I will say, when I went to Missouri and I did it, this was 2019, and it was like a number of white people in there. They were looking at me like, what the you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you might kill it somewhere, and then you might go somewhere else, and they'd be like, oh, hell no. Nah.
Yeah.
So, and it was at the height of where they hated Trump, too. 2019, they want his ass out of office.
He's very controversial.
Yeah.
Is it designed to offend some people?
No, because if you actually see like the movie or see what I talk about, it's nothing like what you would think. At some of the shows, I would have like Jason ask me questions.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a press conference, and then I started adding people to the show. So I would have somebody as Michelle Obama or Biden. So if you don't like me, you're gonna like somebody else up here too. So that way I decided to just give you a decent show. It's not about me. Same as the movie. 16 characters in there, you're gonna like somebody.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So what would you say is like the essence of Black Trump? Like, what would you say the character is all about?
Taking over, damn it. No, basically, it's Trump if he was black. That's basically what it is. If he was from the hood and he got elected, that's pretty much what it would be. That's how I would start the show. I would be like, what if Trump was black? Well, I'm gonna show you guys, and then I would turn around, put the wig. Oh shit, what the hell? Then people would trip out. So,
what's the YouTube channel called?
Go to, I think it might be, type in Black Trump Election Day movie. It should pop up. Yeah, Election Day.
So it's like some of Trump's mannerisms and his catchphrases and things, but if he was from the hood.
Yeah, go back up. Type in or put parody behind the instead of date, instead of movie. I think I just sent it to somebody too.
I found it on YouTube earlier. Black Trump Election Day parody movie trailer.
Yeah, I had to put. It was hell getting that like
by Clyde Vision Films.
Yeah, it was hell trying to
There
get
we
it approved through Amazon, all this shit because of the Trump name and all that.
Yeah.
So I had to see a long ass title parody and shit.
That seems like a battle and not worth fighting. Where did you get the wig? What kind of wig is
The
it?
beauty supply.
Let me hear, man. We gotta get this filming going.
All right, hear me out on this one. We want to do
Mike
Donald
Cohen,
Trump.
okay.
Donald Trump, he's a little
Hold it.
contentious right now in the media.
This is a black Donald Trump.
How black?
I'm suing every state that didn't vote for me. I don't care about a recount. You keep counting. She says, I'm the winner. Kimmy, what are you doing here?
So, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm taking pictures in the presidential lounge. You know what? Candace Owens sent me. I'm her sister. And I'm not going to do this racist shit with you today.
Are you tired of being offended by everything comedians and actors say today? Well, then we have a solution for you. The cancel culture cops.
What's good is not really good. It's tax evasion. You gonna be going to jail soon.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm not worried, so you shouldn't be.
Yeah, Epstein thought the same thing. You gonna be right next to Wesley Snipes in his cell. I promise you that.
Yeah. The extended version has me and Ja Rule, Black Trump and Ja Rule promoting it at the end. I wish I would have had the extended as the trailer. Yeah, it was. Yeah, what up, baby? Make sure you watch the movie, baby.
What if in part 2 it's Donald Trump and Ja Rule recreating a fire festival like situation?
You could play both parts.
I do in the movie.
You could do like Mar-a-Lago festival, like Ja Rule promotes a festival at Mar-a-Lago.
And there's no water.
Oh man! Matter of fact, when we shoot part 2 in May, I got to make sure I have y'all in there too. Part 2 in May. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They could get like the food finally comes. It's all like McDonald's cheeseburgers and
yeah,
KFC
Trump dropping
and
off.
shit.
Yeah. The last part of the movie, Black Trump is being interviewed by Ja Rule. That's like the last scene of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think people gonna like it. For the people who have seen it, I let a few people see it. The cast has seen it. They loved it. Oh yeah, Nikki Haley character is in there. She's like towards the end of it.
Okay.
Biden, of course.
And everybody.
Everybody's in the movie. So yeah.
Can I play Nikki Haley in part 2?
I want to be the chick who got felt up at the Beetlejuice musical. Lauren Boebert. But I don't have the long hair anymore, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah, part 2. Whatever y'all feel y'all want to do, y'all going to be in part 2. We're going to shoot May 20th. Because last year we shot like in May. This one won't take 5 months this time. So, yeah.
So, is that the first character that you did, or have you done other characters before that?
I played my grandma.
Okay.
People like that a lot. I actually made that into a short film. It's on YouTube, but I was cursing so much that networks and shit like that, they were like, hell nah. You saying motherfucker through every... We can't.
So you cleaned
it
up a little for the...
Not yet, but...
Okay.
I was just... You know how you just trying to see what's going to work?
Yeah.
So I was like, let me try. I'll do my grandma. Ja Rule is picking up. I'm like, so I'll see. I do Ja Rule news on the internet, on my TikTok. People like that. So
I love it, man, because I remember seeing like E. Craig and Derek just doing little skits outside of Jimmy Mac's with somebody's phone and like just pulling whichever comics were standing around at the mic over to be in the skit or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like that's come full circle as like a movie, and you guys are winning awards and stuff. So it's great to see it.
Yeah, man. E. Craig does a double role in there because he plays a reporter, and then the cancel culture part is him doing stand-up. We're basically saying comics can't say what they want to say anymore.
Yeah.
So while he's doing stand-up, a cancel culture cop comes, says you can't say this, this, and this. So we try to have a few messages in the movie as well.
That's funny,
yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man. It was crazy.
Did you go to any of the film festivals, like where they screen the movies and all that, and people sit and watch them and stuff?
Yeah. The Atlanta Film Festival was in October, and they played the trailer. I was actually nervous because I was dressed up as Black Trump in there.
Yeah.
So I was, you don't know what somebody's going to think, but they were dying laughing from start to finish. I was like, okay. So then when they turned the lights on, they called everybody on stage, and they see me in a wig. Oh, shit. So yeah, and then April 25th at the Roll Call Film Festival, I'm up for Best Comedy. So I invited the cast to come. So hopefully we can win. You know what I'm saying?
Here in Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, a year before, I got rejected by like 10 festivals because Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, of course, everybody, now that they think his ass going to jail or something, now I'm winning. So, yeah.
I feels like they tried to put him in jail like 10 times though, and nothing really ever
Yeah,
happened.
it's not working.
You know, it's like if we got him on something, let's get him. But if not, what are we doing here? Just acting like making a mockery of the justice system. Just feels like crazy, right?
Black Trump escaped from Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, you should do something about how the Department of Justice is coming after Black Trump. Or
That's in the movie though.
oh, okay.
I'm in jail, basically telling my story.
Well, I gotta see the movie. How do I watch it right now?
You can right now video on demand until Amazon Prime. 3 weeks from now, it'll be like around February 18th or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't screen it before coming here, but I've seen you around at shows and stuff like that. Did you see any other interesting movies while you were at the film festival?
Yeah, I did. It was a story of this girl that was she had a scholarship playing basketball and she got hurt and she couldn't play basketball anymore, so she ended up being a painter.
Wow.
You know, it was crazy. I saw all these inspirational stories, and then my movie comes on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know damn well I ain't winning. You see
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
inspirational pursuit of happiness type movies,
Yeah.
and then your shit comes on. You're like, yeah, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the mayor and shit in their movie and all that.
Yeah,
I'm
she
like, oh, hell
overcame
no.
all of this like hardship.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So and then your shit comes on. I'm like, it's but
Yeah, my movie's just like 10 minutes of E. Craig hitting on Kimmy T. Like,
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It was like, but it was some good projects because these film festivals they pick like 80 something movies. Some of them pick like 100. So if your shit just gets selected, it's like it's already a blessing already.
yeah.
So to win, it's like, oh shit.
Were
So,
there other comedy movies?
there were a few. The one I went to, yeah, it was like maybe 3. One of them had Jason Weaver in there from the Smart Guy,
Okay.
and I think he was in the Lion King singing.
Okay.
How the
yeah.
hell they get Jason Weaver? What the hell? They getting real celebrities in a movie. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Like, like we
Yeah.
definitely lost.
Somebody knows somebody.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro. It's like if I got the real Donald Trump in there,
Yeah.
instead of be unfair. You know what I mean?
It's possible. I know a guy that met him one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Use the app Cameo.
Yeah, Cameo.
You ever heard of Cameo?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if you can get Trump off of Cameo, but you could get like Tommy Chong or something.
Oh shit.
You can get huge celebrities on Cameo if you really want
You
to.
could probably get Ja Rule.
All right, bet. Oh shit. Oh damn. Yeah, that pizza commercial. Oh man.
No, I don't know if you can get Ja Rule,
You can get the Island Boys.
but you can get you can get a lot of
Oh shit.
people who are either bored or
Said, damn, fell off.
don't have a lot of work.
Damn.
anymore. You gotta be pretty bored to make these dumbass videos. You get
I seen the Island Boys had one.
what do we want? Musicians? Yeah.
Yeah, see if Ja Rule on there. You can get Kanye East. Heck nah.
Kanye East.
Riff Raff?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just an
shit.
impersonator.
Wow.
Okay, we could get Riff Raff to promote the movie. That's something. $85? Is that what that says? I can't see. That's
Yeah,
cheap.
$85.
Man. That's cheap right there.
Wow.
You can get one of the
We can cut
Backstreet
that
Boys, or you
Cameo
can get one of the
watermark
NSYNC
out.
guys
Backstreet Boys
for only $299. Kenny G,
Wow.
303.
Damn.
Ted Nugent. He's a good friend of Donald
Bro,
Trump.
Shaggy 2 Dope for $150.
Look, just get Ted Nugent for $400 and say the Trump asked him to do this for you.
Can I get Vanilla Ice?
Bro, I would be not surprised.
I want him to do Ninja Rap. That
Ted
was
Nugent
shit.
for $400. That's pretty. That's pretty. That you know.
See if you can get
He's
yeah,
dreaming
Vanilla
big.
Ice.
Oh snap! You can for $400.
4.83 stars.
He was just at the performed at Trump's New Year's party.
You
Yeah.
might as well just get somebody that kind of looks like him.
Damn.
Kid Rock? Can we get Kid Rock?
Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, Kid Rock's too big for that. Look, the kid from School of Rock, but he doesn't
Wow,
look
40
like that
bucks.
anymore.
No.
You know he doesn't look like
Let's
that.
see what he looks like now.
Oh man,
Wow.
you know he's not working.
See if you can get Ja Rule. For that price, I'll show up and do all the songs.
Nope.
Damn. Wow.
Let's see actors.
When I was in a band, we hit up
Chuck Norris.
Little Yachty for a feature.
Mm,
He
did
said
you
it'd be
smile?
like $4,000.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not that bad, but it was too much for us at the time.
Right.
We were broke.
I mean, it's not. It's a lot if you don't have it, but it's not a lot like if you kind of got some money.
Yeah.
But I would think he would, because he writes songs for people and all
This was a
that.
long time ago too.
Oh. Yeah. Well, now he probably want like 50,000 or something now.
Because he was from like Pebblebrook area, like
Mhm.
northwest Atlanta.
Mm. Wait, he's from Atlanta?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
We got a lot of talent here. I think the problem is like not a lot of venues really cultivate new artists. It's kind of like there's this system of like, oh, just hang around here long enough, and then I'll give you a little crumb of what we got and stuff. And I don't think that's necessarily beneficial to like art and expression. Like you gotta let lots of different people you gotta let the inmates run the asylum a little bit. There has to be structure. And did you ever perform at the Relapse Theater?
Nah.
I
But
thought that was
I
a
did
really
hit them up though.
I thought that was a great comedy venue because it was in like kind of an old basement of a church or whatever, and it was kind of, it was a fixer-upper, but like he let a lot of independent comics run shows there, and that's a perfect example of like the scene like coming together when you give them the tools to do so, where it's like everybody was running a show there of all different kinds. Everybody was coming up with new ideas for shows that were like original and coming up with ways to make a little bit of money for the comics and stuff. All the people working the bar were comics. All the people working the sound were comics.
That's dope.
That was a cool spot. And I think we're missing that right now in Atlanta. And that's why people are kind of like falling into these cliques and social groups and, kind of feeling competitive with each other.
Right. I think I might have hit them up to try to have a premiere there.
The Relapse?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been closed for a while.
Yeah.
Have you done like El Dorado?
Mm-mm.
I think the Dynamic El Dorado spot, they filled that void a little bit. It's a smaller room, so they can't do all of the heavy lifting, but you could do a premiere in there with maybe 40, 50 people.
Okay. That's
would be
the
a
that's the next
fun-
step is trying to I might do it at the Plaza Theater.
Yeah.
That was
There's another art theater in Atlanta where I went to see my friend's skate video one time. It's over there. I think it's off like Ponce.
de Leon.
Yeah.
That might be. I'm trying to think. That might be the Plaza Theater. I think they're around that area. So
Maybe it is. Yeah.
yeah, that might be it. I went to a premiere there before and it was dope. That's the next step is trying to find a venue. I might do it at a movie theater. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because it's gonna be in a movie theater in St. Louis, my hometown,
Yeah.
March 24th. So yeah.
That's sick. So what size theater you think How many seats?
The one when I picked for Plaza, I think it seats about 40 people. Yeah, and I think they give you 3 days. So I was like, the premiere will be on the last day, mainly the cast, and then like the other days will be like for family, people who might have to work or something can come on that day. So that's the hard part too. Then, you know, I wanted to have a premiere like a couple weeks ago, but we had like bad weather here. It was like 17 degrees. Nobody wanted to go out. So I was like, damn, I need to do it when it's like warm. So, you know.
Yeah, so it's a smaller theater at the Plaza, like 40.
They got like 3 of them.
Yeah.
They got
That's
like
cool.
one that's 40 people. Then they got another one that's like maybe 75.
40 is not bad, you know, if you would just want to have an intimate showing. That's that's perfect right
That's
there.
what I was thinking. I'm like, I don't need some with 75 or 80 people. Like,
Because instead of struggling to sell it out at 100 or whatever, just sell it out at 40 and have a great night.
right. That's what I was like, it's mainly for the cast and our friends to see the movie. Really, honestly, once you get on Amazon, I'm not really caring, for real. Like, because then everybody really, nowadays, nobody really goes to the theaters no more.
Check out
So-
Dynamic El Dorado. They do an open mic late on Fridays. They also do a bunch of different shows, stand-up and improv. And, it's a smaller spot, but I know they've done a couple of premieres there. Like Andy Sanford did his special premiere there and stuff like that. So,
Okay. Yeah, send me their Instagram. I'm going to DM them when I get to the crib.
Yeah, the guy who runs it, Miguel, he's pretty cool about working with comics on cool shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with it, man. So, but yeah, I'm going to get back to stand-up probably after the promotion of this movie. Because then I'll have something to promote too. So, I'll have some time before we shoot the second one. So I'm going to just be grinding the clubs.
So if the movie's an hour long at El Dorado, you could even do like, a couple people do stand up to host it or whatever. And
that's what I want to do. Have
And
some
then
comics.
make the show about an hour and a half. That's a perfect length. Not too long, not too short.
Like hour and 30 minutes. Have like some comedians do stand up.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we have the cast get asked questions, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted. I'm gonna check out your spot you talking about. My first choice was the Plaza Theater because like everybody I guess usually has a premiere there.
Yeah.
So I was like, but
I think the comedy club should embrace this though. It's all comics in the movie.
Yeah,
Why
basically.
wouldn't they want to do the premiere at a comedy club?
it'll be
you know.
different and cool. I'm
You
with
should-
it.
Yeah, definitely talk to them and see what you can do because they'd be crazy not to want to do it there with Derek and E. Craig and Kimmy and all the comics that are in it.
It's a guy y'all might know. His name is Tom Sherman. He plays Anderson Cooper. in the
I
movie.
met Tom.
Yeah, he plays Anderson Cooper. Y'all gonna like that.
The
Tom's an
name
interesting
sounds
guy.
familiar, but I can't put a face to it.
Yeah,
Where does he hang?
he looked like Anderson Cooper.
I know I've seen the name.
I've
on
seen
a
him at, like,
list,
Monticello's
a mic
before.
that I've-
Mhm.
he looks like Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Not real. Not
Well, a little bit enough to where he can play the part. But yeah, like, yeah, he's in the little screenshot part. Yeah, there he is.
So you can rent the movie right now, right? Like
Yep, on video demand. We got like Lily.
from your Instagram link.
The link is in the bio.
I've seen him before. Yeah.
Yeah,
How much does it cost to rent it?
$4.99.
Oh, that's not bad. People
Want
should
to make it
support.
affordable.
Do you get some of that money?
Oh yeah. I made some money. The first day I just sent it to your inbox. I made some money, not enough to retire yet, but some money.
Yeah. So if you're listening, support the official release.
Yeah, man. I think people
Corey, I'm talking to you.
gonna like it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just kidding. Corey has a baby, so if you don't have $5, Corey, feed your child. But if you do have $5, support the official release.
Yes, $5.99. If you want to be really cool, you can buy it for $10. We set it at affordable recession prices.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
fair. $5, you know. I hate when they put out a new movie in theaters and stuff, and then I'm not gonna go to the theater. That's just the way it is now. I don't do it anymore. It's too much hassle.
Right.
I want to bring my water bottle with me everywhere I go, and they always give me trouble.
Damn.
And you know, I don't go looking for that trouble. I'm just trying to bring my water bottle into the movie because
They won't let you bring a
that's
water
what I-
bottle in the theater.
They always give me trouble for it. This water bottle, does it look like I'm doing anything nefarious with this nerd water bottle?
No, but it's big as hell though. But no.
If this was full of vodka, everybody would be in trouble.
You
Oh
do
yeah.
And
have-
you would know immediately.
You do have a sticker from a brewery that's a knockoff of a Grateful Dead sticker.
Would I put LSD in the water before I go see Thor Ragnarok?
Oh man.
That actually sounds like a great time.
My friend told me he did that and he had to leave the theater
Wow.
because it was too intense.
Wow. Man, like
But I would never do that. I'm just going to the movie. They're struggling to get people into the movies, man. They sell beer now. They sell Philly cheesesteaks.
at the theater.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Half of the movie theaters now you can get like a burger and fries.
Wow. Hell no. I haven't been in a theater since before the pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
I watch everything on
Well,
Netflix.
You know, they came out with all those studio movie grill and
Oh yeah, that was used to be the
movie
spot. in Duluth.
tavern and stuff. And then they changed all the seats at like the AMC and stuff. So they put less seats in the theater, but they made them more comfy.
Wow. Studio Movie Girl was the shit. Like you just hit the button, they bring the food.
I thought a nice independent theater would work well if you could just like smoke weed in there.
That would be dope. A smoker's like a 420 type theater.
But somebody said eventually like you just wouldn't be able to see the screen anymore because there'd be too much smoke in there.
Nah,
Right.
people used to smoke cigarettes all the way through every movie.
That's probably annoying as hell. Like, oh, was the movie good? I don't know.
They probably got
eyes
that in
were-
Cali.
My eyes were on fire the whole time.
That'd be dope and funny the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. We need more good comedy movies out there, man. There's not a lot of great comedy movies.
Kevin Hart Lift.
I haven't seen it yet. Is it good?
I tried to watch a few minutes.
I'm just not doing these Kevin Hart movies anymore. I'm not doing the workaholics people's movies anymore. Like you had enough chances.
Yeah. I think Kevin Hart movies, I think the problem is he plays the same guy in every movie.
Yeah, he plays
Short and over dramatic.
He plays Kevin Hart in every
I respect his hustle. You know, I read his book. You know, I respect his hustle. He does come out with like 10 movies a year. That's hard reading all them scripts and constantly doing them. But
his book,
know.
does he talk about being an Illuminati industry plant?
oh
in his
wow,
book?
I saw that interview, Cat Williams.
Yeah.
And that's like one of my favorite comedians,
Oh,
Cat Williams.
man. But can
man.
we say like Cat Williams, one of the greatest of all time? So he has the authority
Yeah.
to say like but he was saying some pretty wild shit.
Oh my God, bro! Like, and I just watched the Monique one yesterday.
Nobody's put out more high quality comedy specials than Cat Williams.
Dave is up there. Dave, I don't think the last one was that good.
Dave
but
Chappelle?
Dave, yeah.
I think Cat Williams has put out more quantity good comedy specials than Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle.
yeah.
I think maybe Dave Chappelle's comedy is a little more universal,
Mhm.
where it's like maybe even smarter, but I don't even know if smarter is the right word. But Cat Williams, it's just like you're gonna have a good time going into a Cat Williams special.
Yeah. I think Dave is at a level now. He just like, I'm rich. I can say whatever I want. I don't care if you like the special or not.
Yeah.
I think it's at that level now.
But Cat Williams was saying a lot of controversial shit.
Oh, man.
For the time period too, like really controversial stuff about Michael Jackson and like the pimping stuff was pretty controversial at the time. What was that, early 2000s? So people, suburban people are sitting at home watching Comedy Central. Cat Williams talking about pimping.
Oh,
It's like-
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's like I've never seen anything like this before. And I felt the same way about Dave Chappelle's special, though. Was like, whoa, I've never seen anything like this. Like the Killing Them Softly special.
I'm going to be real with you. I don't think a lot of, I would say this, black people didn't get really hip to Dave until like the show.
Yeah.
Ari Spears was talking about that and a couple other comedians on some podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm just be real. I think, yeah, when he came out with the Chappelle show, that was like, okay,
Yeah,
all right, this
yeah.
is cool. But before that, it was like, I don't know. Well, except Men in Tights. Remember that Robin Hood Men in Tights?
No, I do think like for a while it felt like they were trying to push him into the role of like, oh, entertain the white people. It did feel like that for a little while, but luckily, you know, he had the foresight to be like, nah, I'm out. I'm not gonna do that, and like stayed true to being an artist. But yeah, I definitely think in the beginning, Comedy Central, probably a bunch of suits executives were making decisions on his behalf and stuff.
See, I think too, you learn like doing comedy. White and black comedy is kind of different. Like there's some black people that might be like, I don't like Seinfeld.
Right.
Like Seinfeld, I love that show. But there's some of my homies from the hood, man, I ain't watching that. That's what.
Yeah.
But they'll be like,
Yeah.
They'll be like, I don't get it. And I'm like, bro, you got to watch this all 9 seasons.
Yeah.
And then, you know, same. Some white people might be like, I don't get Martin TV show.
Yeah.
So I think it's very different. You saw me.
It's a different like kind of it's like if you're from New York City and you wear all the cool fashion for New York City, and then somebody picks you up in a helicopter and drops you off in the middle of like Kansas.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna look like a fucking weirdo.
Right.
Like, people are gonna be like, "What is he wearing?" Like he's a weirdo. So yeah, there's definitely like, you know, it's different cultures and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know that black people didn't like Eminem until like
What? Well, some black people. I got my best
that's
friend
what I heard
hates
on
that dude, man.
Twitter. You know, is they don't like him,
What?
and I was like,
Eminem is the shit.
Okay.
What? Oh man, Eminem is the shit, man. I got my childhood friend. He hates Eminem, man. We have arguments every fucking day about that, and I'm like, that dude actually can rap. Like, come on. Sold 30 million copies off the Eminem show. Like, really? Eminem is the shit. So I mean,
yeah, and maybe he's a little old now, because when he was coming up, you know, definitely from Detroit, like battle rap, you know, you got to earn your stripes, you got to pay your dues.
Hell
I think
yeah.
The same is for comedies too, though, because it's like, you know, you got like Matt Rife coming up at a like Uptown Comedy Corner, which is a black comedy club and stuff, and he's even said, "Oh yeah, I was the white boy comedian" or whatever. So it's different, like, but I think that in Atlanta, that's a product of like location, because the way they set up Atlanta is like it's almost split down the middle. Like these are the white neighborhoods and these are the black neighborhoods.
Yeah, I seen Matt perform like 2 years ago, actually during the pandemic. He was opening up for Michael Blackson, and then I was like, okay, you know, I was like, he was the only white guy there, so this all black crowd. He did cool though.
Which Matt?
This one you talking about, Matt Rife?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't popping then like that. Like he was just coming up, but he was always at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
But yeah, I mean, like in Atlanta, we have some of the best black comedians like on the planet. So, and they're hanging out at the open mic sometimes, and it's like you got to follow that guy.
Yeah, yeah, man.
So he can be tough.
Yeah, and Laughing Skull.
Yeah, but I think like the divide sometimes between comics is like, you know, at the Laughing Skull, you email in a month before your spot. Then you tell all your friends and family, hey, come out, be there at 8 o'clock and come see me. Whereas if, you know, a promoter books you at Uptown Comedy Corner, it's like, yeah, the show's at 8:30. Come through.
Yeah.
They hit you up personally, and then you get there, and it's like, oh, well, so-and-so is here, so he's going to go up and do some time, and oh, so-and-so is here. So I think that's where some people like, you know, there's a difference in when you know you're going to get stage time in advance versus somebody told you to come out to the show, you show up, and then you don't even get stage time.
I had to learn that at Laughing Skull, because they do 2 different numbers or something. Like they'll tell you when they'll be like number 8, and then that's not. I'm thinking that's when you go on.
Yeah.
My mom was there one time. I'm like, yeah, it's number 8.
Yeah.
No, you're number 15. What the fuck? I thought it was number. It's 2 different numbers.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, they mix it up, make you nervous and stuff.
Yeah,
Weird.
you like I went like number 15 or some shit.
See, I'm the kind of
It's
person I
crazy.
like to know exactly when I'm going up.
Mm.
I like to know what time I'm going up so I can schedule out where am I going to go after that, if there's time, or, you know, what can I do? Well, how long is it going to take me to get there, find parking and all that. And that's how I'm the most prepared for a show. I don't like the loosey-goosey kind of format.
Right. You want to already know, like, okay, you going at this time, blah, 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 blah. You already know. Then you can be like, okay, cool.
And I swore, I promised to swear off bucket spots.
Mhm.
Because I was like, I don't like bucket spots. I like preparing, looking at my notes right before I go up just so it's fresh on my mind.
Mhm.
And I know what I'm going to do and what order it goes in. And, you know, I get a little loose with the sets at time, but I at least plan. I prepare. I put some thought into it. So that's I think some of the clubs could be better, like Atlanta Comedy Theater. Atlanta Comedy Theater's new club was right next to the Masquerade, which is like the alternative, like punk hangout spot. You could get all those kids over
The new
there.
one, I haven't been to the new one yet.
Yeah, they could get all those kids over if they handpicked, you know, the people who are into that kind of music, like Zachary Wright or Jason Zarimba. Like people who go to the shows at the Masquerade. But I don't know, maybe there's a disconnect between like the clubs and the people who book there and the comedians who are out in the street like doing open mics and really grinding and doing good stuff. I don't know.
I want to ask y'all, do y'all worry about offending people, getting canceled? You know, nowadays somebody might, let's say a year from now, you pop, you got a Netflix show or the podcast blown all the way up, and now somebody's pulling up old videos or something you said, and they pulling a,
It's bound to happen. I can't control myself. I'm gonna say something wrong at some point.
Shane Gillis is about to host SNL.
Yeah, you know. I always try to just be funny, and if I come across as like cross or like I was offensive or something like that, that is just because I was trying to make a joke. So it's like I'm not trying to hurt anybody or hurt their feelings, but I'm also not going to sacrifice what I think is going to be funny for the sake of someone's feelings.
Yeah. I think that's the problem now.
Politeness.
Is that like now we're seeing people, especially with Twitter, pulling up videos, and now people getting canceled. And
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you can't say anything anymore. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. You can't say anything even if it's true. Like,
Right.
and I think that just makes the problem worse, because then you can't talk about anything. You can't be like, oh yeah, well, you know, we'll change things up and do things different, and we'll all be friends.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. They were trying to cancel Matt. They was pulling up old videos of him and all this stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
he was saying
damn.
stuff about women, and he should have known better than that. I think that's what they were canceling him for, right? He said
was
something
two things.
misogynistic.
And we just went over you can't tell the truth, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was two things. It was like something else too.
You don't want to mess with the ladies. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
They'll come for you. They'll gang up.
Yeah. That's why I keep it cool. Like,
There's certain groups where you don't want to poke the bear because it'll roar back.
How the hell is South Park able to get away with all the shit they do then?
Yeah,
The
I think
hell?
that's just you know, you gotta just be true to yourself and take chances, you know, because there was a lot like when South Park was first coming out. I mean, there's still parents to this day that wouldn't let their kids watch South Park. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff they're saying is pretty controversial. Lots of anti-Semitism in South Park.
Yeah. They had an episode where Jesus died. Like, what the
Again.
heck?
Yeah, like the movie, like Saddam Hussein was like having a gay love affair.
Oh,
with
man.
the devil.
Like,
that's pretty
Classic.
controversial. But I think if you stick to your guns and you say it's a joke, like I didn't really mean it that serious, then
Right.
it's like people will understand, I think.
Yeah.
And if they don't understand, they're not that cool anyway.
I want to ask y'all, what do y'all think about like all these streaming sites now? It's so many of them
It's
to
too
where
much.
Yeah.
I just keep signing up for free trials with different email addresses.
Mm.
When I want to watch something like Peacock or Paramount or something, make a new email, sign up,
Yeah.
get a week free trial, watch the Barbie movie, and then cancel it.
It's too many. Like I swear, like even trying to promote the movie, I'd be looking like what movie apps to go on. It's so many. It's like new ones forming every damn day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now when you want to watch a show, it's like 50 streaming site, dinosaur streaming. It's like, what the hell is this?
Well, like you said, like Shane Gillis is hosting SNL, and he was just uploading to YouTube. I think you just gotta find like your own thing and whatever works best for you that you can stay consistent with, and has all the features that you want. Like for me, for the podcast, I like Spotify because people are already
On Spotify.
using it to, and they let you upload your podcast on there, and for free. Just use the promo code Billy Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding, but yeah, Spotify lets you upload it for free with video. So I'm like, well, YouTube is like secondary to me now because it seems like they're pushing certain things on YouTube, and you know that's fine. But like the style of a YouTube video where they got the intro and they got the guy being like, make sure you like and subscribe to my video and ring the bell so you don't miss any notifications. I'm like, this is lame. I don't want to do this. If that's what it takes to be a good YouTube channel, then I'd rather just not.
Yeah.
And do my own thing.
Or what's that? The couples that always do them prank videos and stuff. You seen those?
I know that I can't do the prank videos because there's so many fake ones out there. Then once you start watching one prank video, even if it's real, you start just getting thousands of fake and scripted prank videos and stuff. And it's like, good for you, whatever. You got a lot of clicks on that video. That's great. But, man, I can't do it. There's a few that I like I used to like the Ross Creation guys pranks where he put the beans in the computer and stuff. Because those were real and those were pretty funny.
The only thing I don't like is that like you see it a lot where when one thing works, everybody starts doing it.
Yeah.
To where it's like now they're doing this thing called 30 women versus one guy. I know you've probably seen that where they have like 30 women.
Yeah.
Then then they'll reverse it like
Yeah.
do it for women. So like now everybody's doing that thing now.
Yeah.
So it's like people try to go with, guaranteed views instead of making some actual good content.
Yeah.
So
it's just like repeat what worked. So, and don't make anything original. That's how it feels. And that's not how it was in the beginning, I think. Like in the beginning, it was just kind of the Wild West and anybody's video would show up for you or whatever. And like, you see like Bo Burnham, that's kind of how he started out, was like early YouTube days. He just made a little song, uploaded it to YouTube, and a bunch of people saw it. I had like a couple friends with old YouTube videos back in the day that had like hundreds of thousands of views. Just like one of my friends had one where he's just playing an Avenged Sevenfold song on his guitar. And like 150,000 views and stuff. But I think even if you shredded the whole backcountry solo right now and you uploaded it, and it was your first video ever, it'd probably get 20 views.
Right.
No one would see it.
Yeah. So I want to ask y'all, since you saw the Cat Williams interview, the controversy of people wearing dresses. What is y'all take on that? Like, if you got a movie and they told you or offered you, hey, put this dress on, we want you to be funny, or Mrs. Doubtfire reboot and you're starring in it, would you do it?
I would say if I had never heard of this conspiracy theory, I maybe would have wore the dress. But now that I kind of like, I don't know, part of me is like, every conspiracy is rooted in a little truth. So knowing what I know now, I would say no to the dress. Would you wear the dress?
Nah, because I
only wear dresses for fun.
I would do it if it was my own choice and I came up with the idea. But if somebody was like, oh, we're doing this movie. But, actors, they agree to do all kinds of things.
Right.
I was doing the casting call thing for a while in Atlanta, and I hit a casting call for the show Euphoria. they sent me the script and everything, and I was supposed to read for it, but I didn't do it because I was supposed to play a gay character, and he was like hanging dick.
Oh, hell nah.
Yeah. Which I was like, at the time, I was like, it'd be a good like opportunity, you know. It's a paid. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know it was gonna be like this big cultural
Billy
sensation.
hanging dick on HBO.
If I knew what I know now, I would have been hanging, dog. I would have been letting my nuts hang all over HBO right now.
Man.
But you know, I just felt like it wasn't me,
Mm-hmm.
and there's probably a better person for that role, and I don't have a problem with doing gay shit or anything like that if it's funny.
Right. Yeah. I think that's also a different thing too with like black and white, because black people, they like, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Because you look at Dude, Where's My Car? Ashton Kutcher kissed the whole dude. Shit was funny.
I was in high school and I saw the band Treefort play, and they had two straight men make out with each other on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never seen that in my life before. I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was like peak comedy to me. It was two straight men who are not gay in any way making out with each other with tongue and everything.
Oh, hell nah.
It's funny. It's a shock. It was
Right.
a shock to the system, and I was like, I've never seen this before. This is hilarious.
Yeah.
So there is like, if it's funny enough, I'll do it.
Right. Like I'm with you on the, if I wrote the concept, I'll do it because I'm writing it.
Yeah.
But if you forcing me to do it and it's the only way I'm going to make it, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not going to do anything I don't want to do anyways. I don't care how much you paying me.
Right.
So, nah. So, I mean.
And, Cat Williams has a point. He says these things like, I didn't suck Harvey Weinstein's dick. And, it does seem like, Hollywood didn't necessarily like promote him like they do other people.
He was blackballed. Like when he was speaking out against stuff, he kept getting arrested, all that.
Well, yeah, when you blue ball powerful people, they're going to blackball you.
Yeah. That's
Good
how
one.
it goes.
Oh, man. And that was a good one.
Yeah, I didn't know Harvey Weinstein was like that, though. I thought he was just
yeah.
abusing chicks. I didn't know it was like a deep-rooted like power move that he was fucking dudes, too.
Right, I was shocked. I'm like, damn, I thought it was because I saw his whole documentary.
But then
all
I
of
think
that.
Terry Crews might have said something about it too. He said, he said
yeah.
Harvey Weinstein like grabbed his nuts or something crazy like that.
Oh yeah, and he did it in front of his wife.
Yeah.
But who could turn down Terry Crews?
Who would grab Terry Crews' nuts though? That seems wild to me.
Man,
This huge like ex like football player dude, you're gonna grab his nuts? You fucking.
but if you the head of this studio, think about it. You got the power.
Stop him from like lifting you over.
Right.
and
Right.
throwing you
But
into
think
the
if
ravine.
but he can have him blackballed, so you're not worried about it. Think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
So, but he did it in front of his wife.
What is
man.
it about like positions of power that like make people just go crazy with it and hurt other people?
Ask P. Diddy.
I think he said something specifically about that.
Did he?
I think there was somebody said that P. Diddy had said, what was it? There's nothing more powerful than making a man suck your dick who doesn't want to do it.
Wow.
That's that is fucked up.
Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, nah, dog. That's
I'm not gonna
that's
do
crazy.
it. I don't care how much money or influence or fame, is fame worth something I don't want to do? Not to
A
me.
lot of people are sold out. So I mean, when Cat Williams, what he was saying was shocking, but it's not too far fetched because we've heard stories about certain stuff.
Yeah.
And I always tell my friends, you don't know these celebrities personally.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
know what they do, what they have done, or
Also, it's not
So-
necessarily. I wouldn't attribute all of it to just citizens doing celebrity worship or like whatever, participating in celebrity worship, because a lot of it is pushed on you by the press and the media. Like, I don't care about Billie Eilish or Doja Cat or Ariana Grande, but the Facebook algorithm keeps sending me
Oh yeah.
news about them, like I care about them, and now it's like I don't have a choice but to know what's going on in these weirdos' lives.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And the blogs. If you follow some of the blogs, they're constantly promoting them heavy.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, So
It's a concerted effort for sure to get some people, and it's whoever sucks Harvey Weinstein's dick that gets all the articles written about them. But then you got the outliers, I guess, like Kanye and, like Alex Jones or something like that.
Oh man, I used to watch this video, Alex Jones, Infowars.com, Infowars.
Oh, did you see Ben Shapiro's rap song? It's called Facts or something like that. Ben Shapiro has a rap song with Tom McDonald.
Wow. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of his videos. The dude with all the tattoos on his face.
Yeah.
He actually can rap. He's dope.
Yeah.
yeah. He's kind of like, I guess, this generation.
He's like the new
Eminem.
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
He was like, he's somewhere between Eminem and Kid Rock. Because
Right.
It's like he is rapping and, he's got flow, but it's also like the stuff he's rapping about is like, come on, dude. This is like Bud Light and cancel culture and
he's like more so, I guess, trying to be controversial or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of shock value.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's he's got a good sense of humor. Put Ben Shapiro in a video rapping. Pull up just the part where Ben Shapiro is rapping.
That's the era we in now. Shock value.
Yeah. I forgot. We're late. This is the last thing.
You know what part of the song it is?
It's in the middle, yeah. This is the outro. All right, y'all. Check out Black Trump on Amazon Prime in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Support the official release, $4.99. Listen to Facts by Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to promote? Live shows or anything?
That's it right now. But if you're in St. Louis, March 24th, I'll be there promoting the Black Trump Election Day movie at the St. Andrews Theater. So yeah, it's gonna be going down. But in the meantime, follow me on Instagram, Dantes Trump, and watch the Black Trump movie. So that way I can buy me a new car with the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Appreciate it, man.